beloved invited guests and friends to my passing employment probation party today. So no, thank you. But no, sorry to steal anyone's thunder, cough, cough, Amr, but I did not just get out of jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When she said probation for him?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying.
Yes. Before we delve into any more of what I want to say to all of you today, I want to just give a quick shout out to some of my guests tonight because we want to celebrate them as well. Aaron Curtis, my dear friend. He just passed his PhD defense and now he's a doctor. So congratulations to him. And my dear friend Dominique, she's starting her PhD at U of T. Fantastic news. Is there anything else that anyone would like to celebrate that I unfortunately didn't have a chance to say right now? If not, congratulations again to all of you for being such amazing human beings. So I really appreciate you all coming and spending this time with me to celebrate this milestone. Most of you have known me for quite a while, and you were here at my graduation party where I explained some of the personal struggles and barriers I faced in my Master's of OT last year. So graduating was a huge step for me, but the prospect of working for the first time, of having like a real job to get paid for with a boss and colleagues and clients to deal with was daunting. I was aware that the transition between school and work could be significant, but it was not unheard of for this to be very challenging to many newly graduated students like me. Well, after 6 months of hard work, I am delighted to confirm that I have successfully passed probation at my OT job at VHA. I have also, just 6 months into the job, received 3 distinct nominations by my clients for my company's 2025 Client Choice Award, the most any OT on my Toronto Central team at my company received. I'm also the only OT, yes, just past probation, and I'm the only OT from the Toronto Central team who was invited to the 2025 recognition party, a fact that I was startled to learn from a recent OT team meeting. I didn't end up winning the award at the party, unfortunately, but I had a great time making new friends and also winning a $100 gift card to boot by doing my best Michael Jackson impression on the dance floor.
Show us.
Do it.
Better beat you too.
Billie Jean.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Funny enough, I was answering a question on Michael Jackson first, and I learned that the moonwalk was the move he made famous. I actually thought the move he made famous was when he grabs his crotch and does the thing.
That too.
But the thing is, the guy told me it doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a name. So it's the moonwalk he made famous, and also the other move, but it doesn't have a name, unfortunately. So, but I still won the gift card, which was great. So I pride myself for going above and beyond, for going the extra mile, and not just treating it as a job I get paid for, but a calling to serve others the best I can. And there is evidence from research that people who view their work as a calling instead of just a job or a career are more likely to find their work meaningful and are more satisfied in general with their work and their lives. To me, my job is an expression of my values, work ethic, and humanity. Really, my work is integral to my life and identity. I find this a profound privilege that my work can be my calling and not just a job that pays the bills and puts food on the table, as my parents experienced before me. Again, thank you to my parents for raising me and supporting me the best they could. I have also learned in these short 6 months that I need to let go of what other people, including my parents, should be, and instead love them regardless without wishing they would change. Now let me explain what I mean. I don't know if this is my personal experience growing up with a first-generation immigrant single mother, but I find it difficult sometimes to not wish my parents would change for me in how they support me or validate me or talk to me. But I know it's not their fault. Their parents only worried about putting food on the table and clothes on their kids' backs, only survival. So that's how they were raised, and that's all that they knew. This leads me to Mel Robbins' The Let Them theory, which, if you don't know, I'm going to briefly explain. The Let Them theory is a mindset tool that teaches you to let go of what you can't control, such as other people's opinions, actions, dramas, and you focus on your own choices, emotions, and boundaries instead. The theory encourages acknowledging that you can't change others, and instead shifting your energy inward to the things you can control, symbolized by the two parts of the phrase, let them, others, and let me, you. Now, I use the let them theory frequently whenever I disagree with my parents or have conflict with them, but also about what I think others' opinions may be of me, especially because my dreams in life have recently drastically changed in the last 6 months now that I'm working. For those who were at my graduation party, you may remember me stating I want to become Prime Minister of Canada one day. The reason was predominantly because my SHAD program director at McMaster took my mom aside and told her if Yiwen was Prime Minister, the world would be a better place. That triggered the desire in me because making the world a better place is my passion. After much discussion with everyone, including David Wright, a U of T professor and former NATO ambassador, my perspective has shifted. Professor Wright let me know that to change the world, you don't necessarily need to be PM. In his words, you could be a human rights lawyer, you could be a doctor, you could be a teacher. My friend Amr said it aptly as well. And you help more people on a regular basis as an OT than most politicians do in their whole careers. Thank you.
Very, very true.
Wow, it's a very wow.
I have now realized the meaning of the following quote by Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world.
Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. So no, I don't need an impressive title like PM of Canada to be a leader in changing the world. And you don't need to wait for a fancy title to start changing the world too. With kindness, compassion, a strong work ethic, and humanity, I am doing that already, and so can you. Very few people can change the whole world, and many people who have that privilege are destroying the world and making it a far worse place for everyone except the richest 1%. Cough, cough, Donald Trump. Again, this ties back to the let them theory and the quote, everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. One key lesson I have learned is that to make the world a better place, you need to first strive to be a better person every day. I wake up every morning, and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other, and I try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time, but that is being human.
And that's my greatest strength. And in case you didn't catch on yet, that is Superman's greatest strength too. He said the quote, I'm just paraphrasing it. Fantastic movie, by the way, 10 out of 10, saw it in theaters with Joe 3 times.
Oh, is it that?
Yeah.
You make me watch it or you make me watch it?
First time, we watched it together. Other times, I kind of drag him along. Yeah.
Oh.
It's true.
It's true, yeah. Anyway, my last word will be this. So, one common metric of success by party hosts is the number of people who show up to your party, right? I say no.
I want to celebrate only with the people I know who have my back. I don't have time for everyone. My energy is expensive and not everyone can afford it. Credits to Taylor Swift for that quote. To protect my energy and health and sanity, I have learned to nurture only the real relationships I want to keep. I have limited time and energy in this one short life. I want to spend it with the people who matter. I know in this social media age, we often measure our social success by how many friends or followers we have. I say, scrap that whole stupid idea. Research shows that a circle of 3 to 6 close friends, yes, just 3 to 6 close friends, makes for the happiest, healthiest living. So let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, almost 20 good friends with me at this spectacular party, not including the friends who let me know they can't make it today but said they would make it up to me later. That must make me a very rich girl indeed. So no FOMO for this gal. So before we move on to the next part of this party and before we move on to trivia, I just want to say again, thank you to all of you for coming, for choosing to spend this time with me to celebrate this significant milestone in my life. It means a lot. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for wanting to be here with me. Thank you for celebrating with me. And thank you for being my friend.
Now who's ready to get this party started and get some trivia going?
You ready for the greatest Canadian behind you?
Yeah.